are back. I was not recording that entire time any audio, so yeah, might have to just lay down a track over that. So yeah, you could obviously see what I was doing there. The main idea of having my front row attack. Don't want to have any. I want to leave kit available for an escape plan, just in case my front row dies or gets hurt. This is all, it's really strategic, this game. Oh, human died. So you just gotta make sure that you, like, not do what I did and, like, just blow all of your power all at once from all of your people, because then you run the risk of just being up stuff crick without a paddle. And yeah, but anyway, like I was saying before, this was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I used to play it non-stop on the Apple IIe, any chance I could get. As I said in the first video, when I played it was in black and white, and you can hear some of the sounds. I don't know if it comes through on the microphone exactly, but when there's a spell being cast, it has different sounds for different spells, and it's just such this basic kind of sound. Like when you have a spell that has the little, like, it's usually like the individual spells, they have the little circles, and it just goes but you don't really get it as much on this. And then the group spells are the more powerful spells. You see them as like a big ball of fire almost, and they go and they I'm sure my impressions of these sounds are completely flawless, but you get the idea. All right, we managed to prevail somehow in that battle. You can just get awe and go. 153 goldens. Whoop-de-whoop. Okay, so speaking of that escape plan, kit, cast, shift. Actually, I didn't need to type kit because he's the leader. Kit, cast, shift, spiel. Yes, I want the shift spiel, please. Cast, shift, spell. Okay. Ineffective. Okay, back to it. Let's see, that took away 4 power from me, so I don't actually have enough power to cast that again. So let's just try to sleep. Let's just, most you can do, I believe, is 9 hours. Let's just do 5 hours, just so hopefully we don't get ambushed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count the number of Z's, and if that number of Z's pops up on the screen, and that matches the number of hours you slept for, that means you will not awaken to a surprise attack. But if it doesn't, if there were only 4, that means I would know that I'm going to wake up to a surprise attack. Alright, so kit again. I also didn't need to type that again, but whatever. Shift, spell. Ineffective, of course. But we still have some power. Rosie also has the shift spell, so Rosie cast shift spell. And perfect. That brings us back to the very beginning of the doors and stairs. So we can go finally backwards and into the inn, where we can revive. Come on, no. We want to go left, go into the inn, to the lonely inn. And let's put our disc in here. Okay, so we got our playable game disc side A into our drive 1. course. And let's go. I have a couple options from this point. We could, if we wanted to, disband our party. I think that actually there's some way that like people can like die permanently. I don't think it's from disbanding, but there's things you just don't want to do when people are dead. You definitely don't want to make them a zombie, because that's, well, I never made any of my people zombies. We're gonna buy. But yeah, never wanted to make anyone a zombie, because like you can't bring them back to life. You can only ever make them a zombie. And I know there's ways of people like dying permanently in this game. So let's see. We're gonna have someone resurrected. Angela. And they are back to life. We're finished. We could have always just had someone cast a revive spell on them, but at this point I just really don't trust the ability of my mages to keep them alive and not die themselves, bringing them back to life, because that can happen. Alright, so let's leave the inn. And it's also just really when there's not enough power that happens, but we will now. Disc side B is in drive 1. Let's go back. Oh, I hope you thought to bring a torch. Eddie, I think you have, yes, Eddie. This is a good way to get some spell power up. Eddie cast Luminance. No, it's not lead speak. Luminance spell. Not the spiel, the spell. Jesus, I suck at typing. This is actually one of the games that, also when I was a kid, really taught me how to type and how to type fast. Not even that like I actually ever really used the home keys so much, but it was just playing it. You have to type all of these commands in here over and over and over again. It just, over time, you either get good or you don't, because I guess those are the only two options. This time, let's go back. Let's explore this first level a little bit more, because I'm not quite ready to make the jump into the upper levels quite yet, since my party isn't really ready for that. Let's just also make sure that my party is okay. I thought Angela was resurrected. I guess not. Let's go backwards here. Let's not spend more time in this level. Actually, let's go back and feel that cold chill again. Because here in the hallway we can sleep without having to worry about anyone coming at us. It beeped. Because you can't actually use the arrow to repeat a command. You have to literally type every command over and over and over again. Okay. And Pierre casts Revive spell on Angela. Okay. So, apparently, Angela is no longer in our party. So let's go back to the inn. Okay. Going back to the inn here. Anytime today. Let's go back to the inn. Probably also should have saved. Yeah. let me just... You know what? I just realized probably happened is because I didn't cast the revive spell on Angela out in, like, the wild. Because I don't think this... Yeah, there's not going to be anyone to heal, and there's not going to be anyone to resurrect. Because I didn't... Yeah. If I can find no unattached spirits to reincarnate, if your comrade was made into a zombie, it's by my power, and that's why I don't do the zombie thing. And I think what happened was that I resurrected her instead of reviving her. And that's actually not what you want to do. Because, as you see here, she is not in our party, but she is back in the inn. So we actually have to disband the party. And then regather the party. But let's just take a look at Angela here real quick, because I know there's some things. What happened? Yeah, so no, we got 1 power on that. Yeah, so that's why you never actually want to resurrect a character. Important safety tip. Yeah, because what happens when you resurrect them is they lose everything. And so we're gonna go ahead and just do this. We're gonna go ahead and because there's in fact she has no stuff, and it's just horribly inconvenient to really get all that stuff back. We're gonna just, delete her and have a quickly muffled scream be heard as she is thrown from the inn. And recreate her. Yes, Angela, you are back once again. And God, I probably should have looked to see what I made her. I think I made her a Zista. Pretty sure she was a Zista, because that was like the lizard creature, and I could see her as like a lizard creature. Probably gonna edit that out as I get the shake. As I get the look over at Rosalie, see what she thinks, and she's just shaking her head no. Look over at Rosalie, see if she thinks it's a good idea to call Angela a snake creature. No. Anyway, still going to be a necromancer. Yes, we need intelligence to be very high. We're going to make that really, really high. Power, we want that up. We'll give you 3 more power points. But you don't really need anything else. But yeah, super high intelligence. That way they can cast a lot of spells. Pretty good power and hit points. So I think we are finished with this creation. And yeah, good magic. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. An interesting side note is that this is actually a very good way if you are not on the up and up to gain a lot of goldens. You can, because when you create a character, they start with gold. You can create a bunch of characters, have them drop all of their gold, have one person pick up, go back into the inn, delete all of those characters, and then create a whole new party, but keep that one character that took all the gold, and rinse and repeat, and you can pretty much have unlimited gold. Not that I condone that, because I don't. I play by the rules on my totally real version of this game. So let's gather our party again. Went a little too far ahead. And there we go. Finished. Interesting thing about this is that different people could be different leaders. So I was the leader the last time. Let's see what happens this time. If they still make me the leader, because if two people have the same leadership stat, I believe that it's just random. But they humbly chose me as leader. Or I'm sorry, they chose me as leader unanimously, and I humbly accepted, because I'm that kind of person. Kovu, Ray, and Aphrodite, and then let's do actually Pierre on this side. Do Rose in the middle. We'll do me here. Yeah. And then there we go. There we go. Now we've got our party ready to go. And we can leave the inn and finally go venture forth to meet the challenge of the Foul Tower for the 1000th time. Disc B is inside the slot. Yes. Eddie, please cast that Luminance spell. Not the Sopel, not the Spiel, but the spell. Yes. Eddie, cast Luminance spell. That's apparently just Luminance spell by itself means nothing. Good job, Eddie. Let's move. Let's finally see if we can get more than one level done. Let's save also. And yes, so that way I can just restore if I make a stupid mistake and someone dies again. This is running a bit long, so we are going to take a little break, and we will see you right back here in the next one for more of Let's Play Shadowkeep.